Hey there! Welcome to another video on my channel. I'm Katerina and today I bring you another update for my makeup project pen. And this one, it's very exciting. um, let's get into it because I'm dying to let you guys know I didn't even share my empties because of the spoilers. So, yeah, I've done a great job this month. Don't let me get cocky, but it was awesome! So let's start with my Avène foundation, my Couvrance Correcteur de Teinte. This thing, my French is like very rusty. As you guys can see, I emptied up the original packaging, and that was because I couldn't take any more product out. I was here last update, and I'm going to show you how it looked like the pot where I put the foundation to. When I did that at 49 total uses in this project, and this is how the pot looks like now, and maybe this way you can see it better. Let me just scooch a little bit over. And I used it 18 more times since last update for a total of 63 uses. If you can hear my neighbors hammering something, I'm so very sorry for you guys and for myself because they are having the time of their life, I guess. But yeah, I'm so stoked with how little left we have. Yay, go me! It's a great day. It's sunny, so it's already a great day from that. Then we have my refreshing mist. Oh yeah, I said the name right. From Kiko Milano, and this one I used 4 times for a total of 13 uses in this project, and it went from here to here. Is that right? Yeah, I was just saying because I'm like moving it around and it seemed like it was lower, but it isn't. It's just because I'm shaking it. So yeah, some progress, better than no progress at all. And as I've said already, I think I will probably be using this one a little bit more as we get more into summer and into the hot days of summer. Then we have my Franken bronzer, and I'm going to show you guys how it looked like. Let me just see. Yeah, after I repressed it, I don't think I shared it last update, but yeah, this is how it looked like after I repressed it. And I did that at 48 uses, and my goal was to heat pan. I couldn't manage to do it because the way I repressed it, it was very high, but very in the center as well, so fair enough. I used this one 15 more times on my face as a bronzer and 14 more times as a setting shadow, like after I apply my eyeshadow primer on my eyes, for a total of 56 uses as a bronzer and 21 uses as a eyeshadow. Then moving on, we have my cream blush, that's also Franken, which is pretty much the theme of this project, and this is what it looked like. I already know, I'm always showing the pictures, and this is how it looks like now. I don't think we have like a ton of visible progress. It's a cream, it's a Franken, it's all smooshed in one side, so I think that's pretty normal. I used it 16 more times for a total of 71 uses. Yikes, that's a ton. That's a ton. Moving on, we have the Balm Beach blush. And this one, I think that this month we can see some pen expansion. I haven't seen the pictures from last month yet, but yeah, I used this one 20 more times for a total of 54 uses, so I better see some pen expansion, you know, because it's getting kind of depressing not seeing any progress. But yeah, then Mary Lou Manizer from the Balm, and you guys probably already know what I have to show you. It was very predictable, but very exciting nonetheless. I'm going to show you how it looked like last update, and this is how Mary Lou is looking like now. so she's completely empty. I'm so excited for being done with one highlighter, but kind of sad that I don't have Mary Lou anymore, at least for the time being, because I'm not going to repurchase her right away, you know. I need to hold my horses because I have more highlighters to use up before I purchase or I repurchase Mary Lou. But yeah, I also took a picture of her, like of the highlighter, before I used it the last time. So I'm going to show you guys here what one use of Mary Lou looked like the final use was that one, and it was done. So yeah, Mary Lou was used 13 more times as an highlighter and 3 times as an eyeshadow to be used up, for a total of 3 uses as an eyeshadow and 98 uses as an highlighter this year. You guys, I don't even know how many uses I had to have on Mary Lou to be done with her, but it was well over 300. I know that because I was working on her for 2.5 years, and previously I had used her quite a bit because it was my favorite highlighter, you know. So yeah, I was using her quite a bit. So I'm going to move on and I'll share the roll-ins in the head. Oh yeah, plural roll-ins, multiple. I feel kind of dumb. Whatever, I'm being silly. Then I have my eyeshadow primer, which is actually an under eye primer from Catrice. And this one has very little progress from here to here. I used it 14 more times. I don't know why the progress is so little, whilst last month I supposedly also used it 14 times and I have so much more progress. But yeah, it's what the marking is telling me, so I'm going to believe her. And this one was used a total of 45 times in this project. I'm still hopeful that I can use it up. My tongue is getting like all twisted and stuff, so I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm still hopeful I can use this up this year. Moving on, we have my eyeshadow from W7. It's from the palette Lightly Toasted, and the eyeshadow is the shade Dawn. I'm going to show you where I was last month, and this is where I am now. I only used it one more time for a total of 8 uses in this project, which is not ideal, but it's an improvement. I went 2 updates without using it at all, so I'm taking it as a win, you know. Yeah, hopefully I can use it like at least once for each update and I'll be okay with it. It's not super urgent to use it up. I'm only using it on my nails, so I use quite a bit of it each time that I use it. Moving on, we have my lip balm from Catrice, and this was the original packaging. This is in the shade 020 Fashion Movement. The packaging was emptied out quite a long time ago, like right at the beginning of the year. Yeah, pretty much it was emptied out at the beginning of February, and so the lipstick was living in a little pot that's here in my hands. And you guys, guess what? I used it up. I'm going to show you the lid as well. I used it up. It has like tiny bits, but I can't do anything with this. So whatever, I just didn't clean it up so you guys could see. It's okay. Max was sleeping and dreaming probably, and he woke up like scared, but it is fine. So you guys could see that I didn't clean up the packaging. And this one I used, let me see, 32 more times for a total of 94 uses in this project. So, and most of those, like 70 of those uses were when the product was already in this packaging. So what was inside the plastic, which is quite a bit, 70 uses that most people would probably throw away, and that's fine. That's if that's what works for you. But I'm a cheapskate, and I need to use every last drop of everything. Otherwise, I feel like I'm not getting my money's worth. But yeah, I also tried to use it as a blush one time. It didn't work. It's not nearly pigmented enough, and it went like super tacky, which was not ideal, but it was just to go to the gym, so it was okay. Just so you guys know, if you have this lip balm, not really worth it to use it as a blush, in my opinion, unless you have like super dry skin and don't mind the tacky feeling, which I seriously dislike. Then let me just grab my paper because I forgot it. Lastly, already in this project, we have my Essence lipstick in the shade 02 that have a little hair on it, and this one is looking like this. I'm going to show you just the paper. Hey buddy. This last line is exactly where it is still because I was focusing so hard on my Catrice lip balm that I didn't really use this one until I was done with the lip balm, and that was the day before yesterday. So I only used this one yesterday, and yesterday I used it 4 times, but it wasn't enough to make, oops, the cap took a dive into the floor. It's going to stay there for now. But yeah, I used this one 4 times yesterday, but it wasn't enough to make a new marking, and that was for a total of 48 uses in this project. And yeah, I tried to count each reapplication. I might forget I'm sorry, I might forget to mark like a couple of applications each month, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty accurate with the amount of uses. Now let's get into the roll-ins, and to replace Mary Lou, my highlighter, I decided to roll in this highlighter, which is a Franken, made from some of my Pendos palettes shadows, and it's living in the Bahama Mama compact. Yeah, this one I haven't counted how many times I used it, but it was quite a bit. Like ever since I used up Mary Lou, I've been using this one, which was probably 2 weeks ago or something like that. Yeah, I'm so very sorry. My throat is feeling weird. I don't know. The goal is to finish up this guy because that would mean that I would have some extra finished eyeshadows from my Pendos palettes, which would be great. Let's see how much use I can get out of this. This has like, I think, 2 full eyeshadows from my Pendos palettes, plus some of my Bonnie Lou highlighter, which is one of the Mary Lou sisters. One of the sisters from Mary, one of Mary Lou's sisters. Yeah, something like that. You probably got the idea. Yeah, it's like halfway full. You can see that it has rust all around it. I don't care. It's only being used on my face, so it's fine. I don't have any reaction. The original packaging holds 7 grams of product, so I'm thinking I should have like between 3 and 3.5 grams of product. So I believe it will be possible to use it up. Let's believe, my friends. Let's believe. And oh, I'm going to show you how it looks like. Yeah, I can totally do that. If you guys can't really see, I'll just add some video. It's slightly darker than Mary Lou, which is great for this time of the year, since I usually get quite a bit darker as well. I tan pretty nicely, so yeah, it works with my skin tone as it is, and it will probably work very well with my skin tone once I get tanner. And then to replace my Catrice Beautifying Lip Balm, I have Sheer Beautifying Lip Balm. I have an Essence lipstick in from the Cool Collagen collection in the shade 203, My Advice, and this one is looking like this. This one I'm rolling it in because it's probably my favorite lipstick ever, and I have a replacement for it. It's getting slightly older and it will work with my uniform, my work uniform. So yeah, I'm just rolling with what I have to wear, because if I were to roll in a pink lipstick, it would make no sense since my work uniform is green. Thankfully, I'm so glad it's green. It's like really great, and it totally gives me a ton of space to use multiple shadows and multiple lipsticks, colored ones even. Yeah, can you see the happiness in my face? We all love our uniform. It's awful. But it's okay, summer will be over and we'll be getting back into our gray uniforms, which I can't wait to do. And this one, the lipstick that I'm just rolling in now, I will probably only use while I'm wearing my summer uniform. So once we go back to the gray uniform in all of its glory, I will probably roll out this lipstick, so it's kind of a temporary rolling. I also marked it in the paper, so this is what it looks like now. It's quite high, but it will be used because it's super creamy, so I'm sure I'll be able to make like very significantly visual progress with it, without any issues. So that will be all for this update. Oh, no it isn't, I have to set goals. So for next update, my goal will be to use up my Advanced foundation. I want to heat pen on my Franklin bronzer. I don't care how big, but I want to heat pen on it. And I want to make a new marking on my Essence lipstick in the shade 02. Yeah, I think those are pretty attainable goals, especially since I will be really focusing on this guy because I want to be done with it this year. So yeah, let's see if I can make those happen. And I'll see you next video, I guess. I guess that's all that I have to say. I'm going to enjoy the sun a little bit more since it's my day off. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you leave me a like if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, since my channel is all about project planning and using up your stash, and leave me a comment if you feel like it. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video, which should be up next week. Bye!